Hey guys, what is going on? This is MaddenDvinik, and I'm making this video kind of late because I just came back from the homecoming game at my high school, as well as the dance, which was more like a grind fest. And anyways, I'm kind of deaf and almost lost my voice, but I'm gonna make this video anyways. And I got some attacks that I've actually never showed. I don't think I have. These are from MaddenDvinik from about 2 or 3 weeks ago. As I have not attacked on MaddenDvinik lately, it is without a shield at the moment. Maybe it actually has a shield. I don't know. But anyways, so let's go ahead and take a look at this one. It is a crab base, and I love attacking them through the top. There are ways of attacking through the bottom, but in my opinion, it's just easier to go through the top. So, as you see, both heroes were able to jump in the center core. The town hall went down, and now there's a minute left for us to go ahead and maybe pick up the 50%, which from this point does look like it's going to happen, as we have 2 P.E.K.K.A.s over on the right. And then we have obviously the heroes in the center. So there you go, guys. 2 stars have been achieved. I'm actually going to let this one probably run out for as we do have quite a few troops left over. Alright. So deploying a few more at the bottom there. I think the clan castle has already been deployed directly at the bottom. I mean, yeah, sure. 82% right there with 15 seconds left. Alright. Yeah, we're not going to get 3 stars, but we're going to get pretty close here. Let's see. Yep, it's just going to be 84% here, and we have come away with 8 trophies. So kind of an easy base, and not many trophies offered, but I just decided to go for that one. Alright, so this one right here is actually quite interesting. You don't see these every day. We got... so the radius of deployment is directly on the outside. You cannot deploy anywhere closer, so that's kind of, you know, an upside, I guess, of this base. But... even though I'm not really struggling with luring out the clan castle nor going to the center. That is a single target Inferno. Both of them are single targets, so I really don't have to freeze them. My wall breakers were able to break through that first compartment. I'm not exactly sure what happened to the rest of them. I launched like 20 of them, and apparently none of them made it to the last wall there, but oh well. I got a jump spell there, deployed it. I wouldn't say deployed it early, I would just say my heroes didn't really take advantage of it. I have no idea why. So there you guys go. Finally, the wall breakers broke through there, and Wizards and the Queen are going to go ahead and take that town hall down, getting us the first star right there. And now with a minute left, we should... actually, I'm not sure. This will be very interesting if I can pick up the 50%, as the Queen is not going to be able to do it simply on her own. The P.E.K.K.A. right there is about to get taken out by that Inferno and the rest of the defenses. Alright, 44%. Oh, the Queen was so close to getting that Archer Tower. So close. Look at that. So, still have my clan castle. So, looking for a spot to deploy it. And I will deploy it right there. So, I just have to hope that I don't run into a giant bomb, because that will totally devastate my entire army. And the raid will be over there. 48%, 49%, and yes, 50% on the dot right there. Could have been 52 if that Arch Tower went down, but that is 10 trophies for that base, a little bit more difficult. Here's the next one, very similar to the last one in terms of the way the walls are placed. Not many sections. This time we have a huge compartment on the outside, and then we have an inner core. And I decided to attack through the right side because I don't think those Infernos necessarily reach the furthermost corner of the center core. So, if you just watch the wall breakers, if some of them make it in there, and of course the first set doesn't because of the bombs and the traps, but I launched another set, and apparently they decided to go for the walls that already have been broken through. And, okay, so I did not pay attention that Wizard Tower actually took out some of my wall breakers, but finally right there, they almost broke through, so I had to drop that jump spell, and this time, all my troops are going to be smart. They're going to go towards the center. There's a dragon in there. I went ahead and dropped another rage spell in there. You know, my king just decided to jump out of the core, and then he jumped right back in. So kind of crazy stuff going on. And if you take a look, the king, like my king, never really does the job. He always gets distracted by the enemy clan castle, the enemy heroes. And at that moment, wow, I think the golem just exploded and took out that town hall. That was really amazing stuff. Really lucky to have that happen to this raid. And the queen just got taken out. Alright, so I got a few more troops left. I do think I have the clan castle. Maybe I don't. That dragon is definitely causing me some issues. Clan castle right down there. And the troops are able to pick up the archer tower, getting us 52+%. Therefore, 2 stars. And let's go ahead and see what amount of trophies this one brings us, which is 10 trophies. Awesome. Alright, pretty good stuff right there. Let's go ahead and go to the next raid. Okay, so a better design base on this one. Definitely better than the rest of them that we raided, so we have to be a little bit more patient and cautious on this one. The clan castle, though, compared to the rest of them, is very easy to lure out, as you see. And I think I got everything. It seems like there's a dragon, so that's 20 spaces. There are, oh, I can't count that. Is that 2 or 3 wizards? That's 3 wizards. Wizards, I think, are they 4 spaces? They might be 5. I think they're 4. So, you know, that would be 12. So 20 plus 12 is 32. And that means there were 3 more archers. So yes, we indeed pulled out the entire clan castle. So now I just have to find out a way to get rid of the dragon. Or maybe I should just ignore him altogether. And as you see, that is probably what's going to happen. Deploy 2 golems on both sides. I do not think I have a 3rd golem. No problem. As you see, we already have 3 entrances. Very good. And I should be able to release my P.E.K.K.A. on the top. Maybe the side. It depends what I was thinking about this one. Now, the wall breakers, they didn't break through the entire part to the core. But I do have a jump spell. Remember, I always run that jump spell. And there goes my first free spell on that. Multi-target Inferno. Both of the Infernos are multi-target. So, gotta pay attention to my wizards. Usually, though, I don't really rely. I know a lot of top players use wizards as the troops to take down the town hall and just in general help out. So they would definitely freeze the multi-target infernos before the wizards die out. But I definitely don't take advantage of wizards, and maybe I should, because that would probably get me a lot further in most raids. So, anyways, town hall's down. Queen is about half health. She just went off of her royal ability, and there's a P.E.K.K.A. on the outside, taking advantage of. No defenses. Sorry, I'm kind of yawning at this moment. Oh man, it's 11:21 a.m. or p.m. Excuse me. Tired after that party. Holy crap. 50% right there, 2 stars, and it looks like the raid is almost over. I'm trying to keep up with this video. It's getting harder. 15 trophies right there, almost said 15 stars. This is one of my favorite bases to attack, but also one of my not so favorite bases. Actually, it used to be not my favorite due to the way the mortars are placed on this one. When you actually could lure the heroes in a few updates ago, you would, a lot of people would struggle with the mortars on the edges, and they would bring 2 hogs to destroy the mortars and pull the clan castle. But now, you know, there's not much point in luring the the heroes, because you can't really do that. Alright, so the clan castle troops on the enemy side are out. Now, I don't always pull them, you guys know that, but if it is easy, like on this one, I definitely do, because it is a lot easier to attack without them, a lot less distractions now. You know, I'm deploying 1 wizard right there. By now, I know that that is not a smart idea. I should have deployed at least 3 wizards, and that would have been good. Maybe I should have just deployed a golem and went for it. Now, once again, I'm rocking 2 golems. With my current army composition, I'm actually, I have a golem in a clan castle along with like 2 wall breakers, or maybe a wizard. It depends what I'm using. Usually it's 2 wall breakers. And so that 3rd golem in the clan castle will go down the center on this one. But I don't have it, which is okay since I have my queen going down the center. Now, alright, so that jump spell was placed a little bit too late, in fact, because my P.E.K.K.A. and the king are already at the bottom of the base, and they're not really going to take advantage of jump spell. So that was a pretty bad placement, and that might or might not break this raid in terms of getting a town hall, because as of right now, my queen is really struggling. I have to use her royal ability there, and she's definitely not going towards the center, and the rest of my troops are obviously going to go around the base. So I am probably going to have to end up just ending this raid here very soon, as I do not see any possibility of getting that town hall. Alright, so that's 1 star right there. Could have done better. Maybe with a 3rd golem would have went a bit better if I deployed my war breakers on the corners properly. You know, it just, like, raiding comes with experience. You just have to know how to raid a base. Like, for example, this base right here, guys. This is pretty much like my 1st or 2nd time raiding it, and at this point I didn't know which side to attack on. Now I do, you know. So let's see, what am I doing here? Right, so we have a healer, a dragon, and 1 archer in the clan castle, which shouldn't be a problem. That dragon is not even maxed out. I think that's a level, ooh, that's hard to say. It's either level 2 or level 3. I think it's a level 2. Anyways, it doesn't matter. Like I said, it's not going to be an issue on this raid. My wall breakers are already breaking through both sides. Now, I don't think I attacked on the wrong side. I think maybe I did attack on the wrong side. I might have to go through the queen. If you look at where the queen is, I think that's the side you're supposed to attack on, because it is just easier to get to the town hall on that one. And on this one, I mean, it went great. Like, the king's going towards the center, right? But the queen's just not having it. That dragon distracted her a bit. So I guess the dragon did sort of change this one up. And the king's just simply struggling way too much with all that stuff. I should drop actually activated his ability there because he was sort of dying off, and I thought that I would not be able to use his ability properly. Because remember, you know, if your king is low on health and he's got a lot of defenses around, even if you activate the royal ability, you will simply partially waste it because the king will die off before his rage runs out. So you have to make sure you either have little defenses left to shoot at the king, or you activate him before his ability runs out and he's dead. Like I said, you want to clear the buildings up. A lot of players, if you look at their dragon raids, they activate heroes early on because they're the ones that take care of the air defenses. So, you know, sometimes you want them at full health and just full power right at the beginning of the raid. Sometimes you don't. So this one right here, it's getting pretty close, guys. No town hall on this one, so I have to settle for 50%. It's getting really dangerous. I even have level 5 wizards in my clan castle. I have no idea why. That might break this one. All right. We got 48%. What am I going to do? Do I have a few archers? I do not know. As you see, guys, like I said, these are older replays. They don't have the replay bar at the bottom. That's going to be right there, 49%. Ooh, and that lightning spell saves the day right on top of that queen altar. Could have done it on the king altar. Anyways, guys, that's actually only 3 trophies, so that was a super risky raid because it probably would have been, if it was only 3 trophies for me per 1 star, that means the guy would gain so many trophies if I lost that one. We're talking like 37 for him and minus 37 for me. So, yeah, that was pretty risky. Anyways, guys, let's go ahead and see this one here. I'm attacking Big Lou from King Brock 2. Super easy clan castle lure. You really don't need any special troops. You can place any troop you want, and you'll lure that thing out. So, lightning spell right there. I think I took out the witches. Hopefully I have. So what I've done there is a little mistake. I placed that wizard way too close to the skeletons. There we go. That was a better placement of the wizard, but I should have placed down 2 archers or 2 barbarians. Anyways, whatever. 3 skeletons are not going to break a raid. Well, I've never seen 3 skeletons break a raid. So anyways, I broke 3 corners so far with my wall breakers. I'm going towards the one of the main compartments. That is through. And now hopefully I have a last set of wall breakers or a jump spell, which I mean, I always have a jump spell, so we should see it soon. And, ooh, okay, so since the wall breakers did break that center core, I actually don't need that, and we will use it later on if we need to. So far, all the stuff, why did I say all this stuff? I guess all the troops are going towards the center. I dropped the rage spell. I activated the king's ability maybe a little bit too early. I could have waited a bit since he's still in that rage circle, but whatever, right? 44% here, 24 seconds left, so I have to assume this will just come to a 50%, and that's it, because there's definitely not enough time to take care of the rest of the base. So now the troops are working in 2 different walls. This is after the AI update where they're supposed to work on 1 wall, so I guess unfortunately sometimes they're still stupid. 48%, 49%, and right when the queen takes care of whatever she's about to shoot down, that is actually 52% and 17 trophies. Well, that's it, guys. This seems to be like a 14-minute video. I hope you enjoyed it, so make sure you drop a like as well as subscribe to the Clash Army. It's free, and it always will be. So check out the channels down in the description and subscribe to all of them. Mine should be the first link of the channels. And make sure you comment down below of what's your favorite army? Are you implementing the Lava Hound, which is the new troop, obviously? Are you implementing it in any way? Do you have any armies that you're seeing, or do you have any armies of your own? And if you're like me, where you're complaining about how weak it is or how useless it is at this point, go ahead and tell me what is your idea on improving it. My idea is to boost its hit points or its damage on the pups and the Lava Hound itself. Anyways, guys, this is MaddenDvinik. Make it a great Clash time or not, the choice is always yours.